Today on Team SPD Network, we have a deck profile followed by two huge announcements. One of the huge announcements I will get out of the way now is I am going to be making a custom playmat. I am in talks with an artist to get rights to the image that I want to use while he draws it. And it's really great. I can't wait to show it to you guys and all that. I will be making sure that I can take pre-order soon. I'm working on how I want to go about that once I can show you guys his design. So leave a like and a comment if you really, really want a playmat, because I have to tell you, it's going to be a great playmat and all that. So on to the deck profile real quick. So we're going to start with the Digitamers. We got Gilmon, because it's literally a DP boost. As your opponent puts cards in its graveyard of 5, it's plus 1,000, and that's not that hard for some decks to put cards in their trash pretty quick, especially if you're against purple. And plus, I mean, come on now. He's cute. Okay. And we only play 4, and that's all we play for the Digitamers. Next, we have, I want to say she's the Leomon of the deck, but it's Biomon. We have 4 of her. And when she gets destroyed, you get +1 memory, which I like for the fact that I can just, like, get her out and then kind of just swing at security. And I want her to be destroyed because of the fact that I get a +1 memory, since there's still some games where even with the Tamers you get stuck with only 3 memory. And I'll just swing in with her first and be like, hey, kill her. I get +1 memory. I'm happy with that. So that's pretty much my reason for her and all that, is she's literally the Leomon of the deck. Next we have another one just like the Digitama with +5 cards in your 5 cards in your opponent's trash plus 1,000 DP. Another DP booster is Gilmon. Gilmon's one of my favorite Digimons and all that from Season 3. So yeah, I had to make a deck around him because I do like his evolution line and all that. So yeah. Plus you can make him a powerhouse. Next we play one of these Agumons from BT1. It's just to help search out the Tamers, for as in later down, a lot of the Digimon will get effective if you have a red Tamer on the field. You can do something. So he's just a good way to search through your deck and add one, since it's middle of the top 5. Look, hope to God there's a Tamer or 2 in there. That way you can grab one. That way you have choices too. But yeah, only play 1. I might bump him up to 2 because I have a couple cards I'm tempted to cut. Hard to say so far. And then, just because we need more rookies and it's a low cost, so we play this one. But yeah, it's just this playing card. It's just mainly because it's a low cost, 3,000 DP, and it's just we need more rookies in the deck. Next we got Champions, which is one Bergermon. Again, high DP, kind of low cost, stuff like that. That's pretty much the only reason why it's in here. It's a good level 4. That's a plain vanilla. Next we run 2 Black Tyrannomon, which down the road I might be making a deck profile on him, because the Tyrannomon line I kind of want to experiment with. But again, good DP, low evolution cost, and if I do have to play him, at least he has some DP and all that. Playing 2 of him. Like I said, there's some cards I might change and stuff. Next we have 2 Greymons. Again, during your turn, plus 2,000 DP. I only got 3 boxes of BT1. I might look for singles of him, because I'm pretty sure he might be cheap, just to have a playset. But yeah, he is really good mainly for the fact of, during my turn, plus 2,000 DP if I evolve into an Ultimate Mega or DNA, or whatever you want to call it. I like calling it DNA, or the white cards. But yeah, that's pretty much the reason why. It's a good way to make powerhouses, is what I've noticed with red. Next, we play War Garudaman, which, if you have a red Tamer, this is where the start of the red Tamers will come in. I can pop an opponent's Digimon with DP of 3,000 or less, which is really good if I'm playing against like Rookie Rush, or I might just have to get rid of a rookie that might be able to swing in for game. Because you never know. Next, we have Garudaman. If you attack the player or security, you get to draw 1. Good draw power, because sometimes you kind of need it in this deck. And the fact that the cost is a little high, but I'm pretty okay with it. I wish it was a 2. 7,000 DP is not bad, so she can tank some hits maybe. Next, we have like one of this. Again, it's mainly just against Rookie Rush, but the security attack +1 is not bad. The evolution of 3 is not bad. But when you play it, you get to pop everything with 4,000 or less DP. It's in here for Rookie Rush. I know that's still going to be around. I don't think that's ever going to go away. Next, the star of the deck. I'm only playing 2. I might bump him up to 3. Is Gilmon. When you Digivolve, I think, if I recall right, if you have a red Tamer, pop opponent's Digimon of DP 6,000 or less. And then when you swing, for every 10 cards in your opponent's trash, you discard a security so they do not get their effects. But it's a good way to literally make it to where your opponent has to resource manage very well, because you don't want to just say, hey, I'm going to swing your security, but oh, his effect, I might be able to drop 2 or 3 away from you if I can. Next, for option cards, we play 2 Gaia Force. Just pop cards on the field. Problematic. Animons. Anything to get rid of them. Ultra Force Vmons. Sometimes it's fun to pop them. Or close to them. Next we play, I think this was something Blade. As always, I always have the translations in here. 2 Digimon gets security attack +1. I do like that, because the fact that security attack +1, if you have 2 Digimons that can swing, then you literally can almost wipe out the whole security in one hit if you have 2 Digimon. Maybe if you have 3, you can take out all 5. You can almost go in for game sometimes. Next, we play Shield of Justice, if I recall right, this is what it's called. So, pop a Digimon with DP of 5,000, but if you have a red Tamer, you can pop a Digimon with 8,000 or less. Good, especially against blockers sometimes, against black, because the level 4 blocker in black is really beefy, but also the fact that you can wiggle your way out where if your opponent can't Digivolve farther and you know he might have an ultimate or a Mega in his hand, and you can stop his plays right there, that does help. Sometimes making him hard cast a Digimon is really helpful. Next, Tamer wise, I have 5 red Tamers. These 2 are the same. I like his artwork. I had at least one of him. We'll start with him, and these are all red for that reason. Makes your memory 3, start your turn. Good. If you have 4 or more in your Digivolution sources, you get security attack +1. That's good, but I mean, with how the game plays, sometimes you don't get that far. And if you're lucky, he's really helpful, but I just like him for mainly his memory. Next, we play the starter deck tie. Again, it's a DP boost. That's pretty much what I'm looking for, is making sure my DP is high enough to swing over things that might be able to wipe me out, or I need to wipe them out before they do anything. Then we have Sora. You attack the player or security, you get +2,000 for resting this card. It's a red card. It's not bad. It's another way to make sure I might want a Digimon survive against security. And if I want to survive against security, at least some extra DP is always helpful. The last Tamer, we play a black Tamer, mainly because black is going to be the blocker of this deck. It's more the defensive side. So I'll let red be the aggro, and black's going to be my backup unit for blocking and all that. And during your opponent's turn, all black Digimon get +1,000, so it makes your blockers even better. We're going to start with some option cards. Digivolution, de-Digivolve by 1. Great, mainly because you can wipe out a problematic card, as well as it's a low-cost play, and it's more of just stopping your opponent from doing something, even if it's only by 1. Next, I have 2 Gatsumon. I might bump him up to 4, and you'll see why in a little bit. But yeah, he's a blocker. There's no cost like Mon and all that, and having blockers are always good. The reason why I'm thinking about cutting him up to 4 is because I can think about cutting Toyagumon, because I did try to play a little offensive with black. It doesn't work how I want it to. But yeah, Toyagumon, when you Digivolve into something higher, you get Reboot. Reboot is really good, but I might just cut this. But leave a comment down below if you have any other ideas of what I could replace it with. Blockers. You always need blockers. And again, 7,000 DP, level 4, one of the strongest level 4 blockers. Great. Really great. Granted, sure, he can't attack, but I don't care about attacking with him, I just want him for blocking. And plus with the tie and stuff, you making him 8,000 during your opponent's turn. Yeah, he can really handle some Digimon. Next, we play 2 Greymons. If you have Reboot, it gets jamming, if I recall. If this Digimon has Reboot. I'm thinking about just cutting him. Like I said, I try to play offensive. In about 2 or 3 days, I'll be releasing the match that I had. And yeah, it's just... he just might be a cut. After playing that. Next, Blocker. Level 5. It's a blocker. 7,000 DP, kind of like the level 4. But it's a blocker. That's literally the only reason why I play him. Blocker. Next, we play another blocker with Reboot, which I like, but Black War Greymon. Or War Greymon, Black Edition, I guess you could say, because it's a black card. But, yeah. Blocker, Reboot, the fact that you can attack without losing memory, and the fact that he reboots so you can attack and don't have to worry about, oh, I'm giving up a blocker. No, he can attack and he can block, which I do like. 2 of him. Black War Greymon, I mean, the fact that if they have something over 6,000, you can cut his cost by 6, which is very helpful to get something out, and then you can make him active if you're attacking the highest DP on your opponent's side. I do like that, and yeah, I pretty much just have him here because I do like his card artwork and stuff. I like the other one, but I didn't pull him, which is fine, because I still like this artwork too. But yeah, that's the reason why he's in here. And then, again, Machine Dramon, because de-evolution, problematic cards I can deal with because of that. Only reason why I play him. Just problematic cards I want to take care of. But that will be it for the deck profile. Leave a comment, like, let me know if you like this deck profile, if you have different ideas with it, and that would be really helpful and stuff. But now to the rumor that everyone wants to probably hear / maybe not hear. I have a little bird that told me that Bandai will most likely, this is a rumor, be releasing Digimon in July of 2021 at the very end of July. It's going to be the starter decks. Granted, I don't know if it's going to be like the 3 starter decks that we got in Japan, or if they're going to maybe mix some cards up or something. But it will be a limited run, because Bandai wants to test this to make sure it doesn't flop in probably Europe, America, anywhere else that they are trying to push into. Granted, I like the game. I will support the game with an English release. I will still buy the Japanese cards most likely too, because being ahead in sets is always fun to experiment, because I'm hoping they keep the rules the same. If they don't change anything, they have a winning formula on their hand. It's a simple game, very fun. It's not like Yu-Gi-Oh! That I play, where it's kind of one of those, oh, you don't get a turn, or, oh, I can make up the rules as I go because of how things are written. These are straightforward. It's simple. I like this game. But yeah, we're hoping, and I'm hoping this rumor is real. It's at the end of July, but if your local store can pre-order once the street date or just more information comes out, then pre-order, because like I said, this will be a limited run, and if we can show Bandai by buying them up that, we do want an English release, we're hoping maybe then we can get a BT1 box, a BT2 box, or however Bandai will do it over here. We fully don't know. I mean, instead of getting Shonen Jump promos, they might do what they're doing right now and giving a tournament pack. Like with Yu-Gi-Oh! We get tournament packs that have cards in it that are upgraded rarities. This might be where the Shonen Jump promos can come in, or they might just change the ratios around for our BT1 and add them in, because it's a way for them to make more money, because the cost and importing, that's all on businesses and stuff like that. I try not to get into that. But yeah, so I will let you guys know if I hear any more from my little bird. But yeah, he heard it from a distributor, which has more of a closer relationship with Bandai because of the whole Dragon Ball game and learning things, because they have to see farther out on what they have to do for their warehouse to keep it either stock, to push things. That way they're not overflowing with products that they can't move. But anyways, leave a like and a comment, and yeah, I will see you guys later. Bye.